Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Nature Journal. I'm going to be making my title page for June today, and you'll remember from, if you've been watching any of my videos before, that I like to make these title pages for every month. Just in case you're new and you haven't seen these before, on my title pages I like to keep track of the weather and my mood for the month. So I have the weather symbols down each of these sides. I've got an indication of the wind, and I've also got these blocks which are almost like a battery charger, and they represent my mood and just my general energy levels for each day. So for every month I've done some sort of title page. On this one I focused on plants and birds. In the February one I used pressed flowers. For March I tried a different layout, and I've got some patterns from some broken pottery here and a scene from the garden on this top side. In April I really wanted to focus on the bluebells, so I used pressed flowers again and a few paintings and just listed my weather here. And in May I took a quite similar approach with paintings and pressed flowers. In this video I'm going to be catching up with June. And because I wasn't very well for some of June, or I was on holiday for the first part of it, I kept all of the information about the weather in this separate book. So I'm just going to be copying that across into my journal. And that's an approach that you can use as well. If you don't think that you're going to be able to manage to do your pages, just scribble them down on a bit of scrap paper or a scrap notebook, and you might be able to come back to them later. And remember, of course, that making the observations is the most important thing, rather than this, which is just prettying it up. It's just making it a record that's a little bit more aesthetic. Do you use title pages in your journaling? I'd like to hear about that. Sometimes you can just sort of leave some labels along the top, but sometimes it's quite nice if you want to split the journal clearly into sections. And there's loads of different ways of doing this, so I'd love to hear your approach in the comments today. And as always, if you enjoy what you see, please do like and subscribe. It really helps me to grow the channel. After I've done this title page for June, I'm going to go over the page and I'm going to show you some painting that I did a while back while I was still unwell. And this is some paintings of insects on the coastal path. I was in Cornwall for the first part of the month, walking the southwest coast path down between Newquay and Pendeen. And I saw a lot of insects while out there. So I just want on this page just to capture some of the insects that I saw, the most interesting ones that I've got photographs of. And here we are, this is the finished page. I think that in this case the drawings are very simple, and I think they would be a lot less effective if they weren't on this textured paper with all of this pre-staining already done. So I really recommend, if you don't do this, if you've got the kind of sketchbook that can cope with paper staining, it really can help to embellish your drawings. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.